Welcome to the first video of The Secrets of Wall Street. For many that know me, I have made another YouTube channel in Spanish, and that had been going for over a year. I decided to make the switch over to English because a lot of people were asking for these sort of videos in English. So here I am. Here's another adventure, just trying this out on this new YouTube channel. And I hope this channel will be a good experience for anybody here that is interested in stocks in general and just looking for advice about how to go about things and trading. So that's going to be the purpose of this channel. How we're going to format this is usually I'll give a brief introduction, talk about what are news that are happening during the week, and then we'll usually discuss some plays, and sometimes if we have any squeezes, I'll discuss those squeezes as well. On my other channel, believe me, we've had very big hits, and I'll put a few of them here just so you could at least see how that actually happened. I know people that follow the space have seen stocks like GameStop, Bed Bath & Beyond. We've been in those plays. So hopefully when the opportunity does come, we'll be able to be on front of these sort of plays. And believe me, this is going to be a channel that's going to be very risky as far as like plays, but it's going to be a channel that I know is going to be very worth your while, at least to learn and experience what I'm experiencing. And hopefully this will be something of a daily thing, time permitting, but I know there's going to be a lot of opportunity for people to at least learn and question. And believe me, that what I want really is to interact and have a community where these sort of things are very active. You could at least give me some ideas as well. So if you're coming for the first time to the channel, please welcome and subscribe. It'll really help me out. Unfortunately, like these sort of videos in Spanish, YouTube really didn't pick it up. So I know a lot of people that are in English will sorely for sure pick this up, and that's more or less like what I want to see, just to get some exposure in the space. And hopefully these sort of videos, which I love to do, will help my channel grow and maybe make some of this more full-time. So that's pretty much a brief introduction about the channel. As far as like the plays for this week, let's have a brief recap and we'll go from there. So this week has been a week that I think has been more or less focused on the crypto space. And if you know anything about crypto, then you know FTX is one of the biggest exchanges, second biggest behind Binance, and that was the biggest crash of the week. So, but FTX is an exchange that is not really regulated. It's not like Coinbase. So it's something that will drag the whole market, because obviously it's a market that crypto is not really so much regulated. So these sort of things are possible that can happen, and unfortunately it's something that did happen. I personally didn't have anything in FTX. When I do dabble in cryptocurrencies, which I do actually on the channel, and I will be sending some plays as well. I usually do Coinbase. You want to do something that's secure, something that's regulated, and Coinbase is really that exchange. So if you're really looking for something in the space that you want to dabble into cryptocurrency, just stick to something like Coinbase. So FTX basically is the one that really brought down the market, and it really affected the stock market as well, because unfortunately, like now, it's not like in years past where cryptocurrency was its own space. A lot of big companies are really starting to be intermingled in this space with the general stock market. So that has been what's dragged the market this week. But obviously the market has experienced huge gains with earnings season, which just for the most part is almost done. And I think we're going into uncharted territory for the most part until we get that next big thing. Usually what's really affecting these markets right now, if you know anything about anything I spoke about on my other channel, is really Jerome Powell. So Jerome Powell, he's controlling interest rates, and anything that's related to inflation, you're going to be seeing big volatile movements in the market. So that's pretty much what you're going to be seeing this week. We're not expecting much news as far as something that's really big, but they're always going to be plays. The market has been rallying this last 2 weeks for sure. And we saw one of the biggest gains since 2020 this last week. And I feel that until we really see anything else, the markets are probably going to slow down a bit, but that rally could still be sustained for a little bit unless we get some negative news. That hasn't really been the case. So right now the market's full steam ahead, and I kind of feel that that's what's really going to be happening. Another big news, and we usually dabble in options that's more or less where like we try to make money. SPY options are starting to be, usually they were 3 times a week. Now they're going to be 5 days a week as far as like weekly options. So if you're really interested in that, then that's pretty much it. Right now, SPY hasn't really been something that has really led a lot of people to make money because of the nature of the the market itself. The market has been very volatile. You see really big moves pre-market, but during the day, the market has been going up and down, and that really kills premium. So if you're really looking to make SPY options, not really the play. So I really haven't focused so much on that until I see something sustain either up or down. I really don't want to tell anybody to play these options. Right now, I think the safest thing for you to do right now is just focus on shares. A lot of big companies are down more than 30-40%. So if you're looking for something safe, I think that's going to be your biggest opportunity as far as like opportunity for growth, something long term. We will be dabbling in options, but right now the market has really been killing premiums on both sides, both puts and calls. And I'll be making videos just to explain how you could actually make money on this. Very detailed explanations, but right now, if you want, I'll try to briefly explain as much as possible. In other videos, I'll be making full length videos for this. So that's pretty much my thoughts and processes. I didn't want to make this video too long because obviously it's the first video and the first introduction to the channel. But again, if you have any questions, if you're looking for any advice, feel free to ask in the comments. I'm always going to be willing and able to answer any questions. I'm very interested in that space. So with that, thank you and goodbye.